What's up, my peoples? It's dark where I'm at right now. So I'm about to shed some light on the subject and shed some light on us at the same time. But how y'all doing? You heard me. So it's a lot of stuff going on right now. We got that mass shooting that was down in Orlando. You know, loss of life is never good, especially when it's on our own soil. Y'all give me a second. So, we had the mass shooting in Orlando, and all of a sudden everybody want to make it about a gay thing. But let's tell the truth. This country has been pulling wool over our eyes for so long. For so long. And the government just continues to pull the wool over our eyes. So I feel like it is my duty as your sister to go ahead on and reveal to you the plan. Now, the plan is never supposed to be known. It's never supposed to be spoken about. It's never supposed to be interrupted. So there have been things that have been done to make sure that the plan is carried out. So this is how you extinguish a race. Pay attention. Pay close attention. First, you go and take them from their native land, kidnap them, kill them, beat them, break them, because they're already a proud people from a proud country. But because you see their physical strength and you know that they will build your country by tenfold, you're going to go and take them from their land, break them down, make them worship false idols and false gods, teach them your fake religion, break up their families by selling them off to different farms and plantations and so on and so forth. This is how you start to extinguish a race. So now, you've brought them over to your country. You have them serving your fake God, your fake Jesus that looks nothing like the people that live in the side of the world where he lives. That blonde-haired, blue-eyed, whoever that dude is that y'all worshiping. I don't know. He might be Fabio for all y'all know, but y'all just worshiping because people have fed it into your mind that this is Jesus. Hello, Jesus was from Saudi Arabia. Matter of fact, Jesus looked just like them people who work at Jubilee, where y'all go spend all y'all money at instead of come and spend back here with your own people. But that ain't none of my business. So now, you done got them over here in your country. You got them worshiping your false gods. You've broke them out of their religion. You broke them out of serving their God that was prospering them in their land. You've broken up their families. So now you're going to use them to build your country. And after they build your country and someone fights for their freedom, now you want to say that they're free, but they don't have the same rights as you. They don't have the same things as you. They have less, much less than you, because you know that if you let them become the people that they were before you broke them, they will take you down. This is how you extinguish a race. Pay attention, black people. This is for y'all. Pay attention. So now you freed us. You promised us however many acres and a mule. And I'm still waiting on mine. So if anybody done got their 4 acres and a mule, holla at a sister, because I still ain't got mine. Okay? So let's keep going. So now, the person that frees the slaves, you go ahead and plot to kill. So slaves done got a little more education. They know what's going on. They learning how to read, which is definitely what you don't want. Because you know if they learn how to read, if they get a little education, they'll find out the truth. You don't want them to know the truth, especially about themselves. All you want them to know is what you feed them, what you give them, which is a lot of bullshit. This is how you extinguish a race. So now, A few hundred years go by. You kill all of their leaders, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. You kill all their leaders. Although the leaders that are left behind, you discredit them. You make them into jokes, and you try to, just make the black people just shut out everything that has any type of meaning in their life. You're gonna go ahead and throw dirt on Minister Farrakhan's name. You're gonna ahead and throw dirt at Bill Cosby, every black person's dad. You understand what I'm saying? This is how you extinguish a race. Excuse me. Extinguish a race. So now, here's the 19 whatevers, and y'all can go look this up. It's excuse me, it's public record. Black Wall Street. Excuse me, y'all. Black Wall Street. So, Black Wall Street was this community of black people, and these black people were so self-sufficient that they went on and had their own town, their own bank, their own money system. They were recycling their own money in their own community. The very same thing that is being done to us today was done to them back then. Except back then they went on and massacred 200-300 people. So for the government and the media to say that killing spree that happened in Orlando was the worst in U.S. history, bullshit. Black Wall Street was maybe one of the worst, but that happened in Orlando, that wasn't the worst. Extinguishing our race. Pay attention, black people, I'm talking to y'all. Extinguishing a race. This is how it go. So now, these people are so tired. Us, I'm talking about us now. We so tired of living so poor and living in the slums and living in the ghettos and living in the projects that we finally get together at some point in time. When we get together, we form this nation called the Black Panthers. Okay, so now you see this. United States. Y'all took us, y'all made us slaves, y'all threw us in the slums and say, okay, we're going to throw them over here. As long as y'all stay in y'all area, y'all fine. As long as y'all don't get no education, y'all fine. Oh, damn, the black people done formed the Black Panthers. Oh, no. Say, Ron, why don't you go on and take these rocks over there in the black neighborhood and give it to them Black Panthers, and let's see how them black people get together then. Ooh. Did I step on somebody's toes? Good. I'm about to step on the rest of your foot in a minute. Pay attention. So we're going to go ahead and deliver these drugs into the black community that we already gave substandard housing to, that we always gave substandard food to, that we won't even give these people a decent shot at working a decent job. Let's go ahead on and kill these people by getting them drugs. Damn, the drugs ain't working fast enough. So you know what we got to do? We got to go ahead and make the penalties for selling drugs 10 times worse than what the law books really say they is, because these niggas ain't got no education, no way. If they come in front of our judges, we just gonna give them life for 2 rocks. Pay attention. This is how you extinguish a race. Pay attention. So now, my dog, who ain't selling nothing but nickels and dimes, he get caught with 2 nickels on him. They try to get this man 25 to life. That white boy around the corner cooking meth in his garage, this nigga get 8 months probation. Pay attention. Pay attention, black folks. This is how you extinguish a race. So now that we done brought drugs into the black community, now that we done made the penalty for selling drugs so high, all the black men gonna end up in jail. Well, the rest of them that's not in jail, let's go ahead and miseducate them. Let's go ahead and fool them. Let's not tell them that they are really kings. Let's not give them the same education we give our white kids. Let's give them this substandard education, and let's pay these teachers as little as possible to teach these niggas, because they don't need to learn nothing, no way. We want them to stay uneducated. We want them to stay dumb. We want them to stay stupid. Let's not educate them at all. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and say the ones that can't read need to be in special ed. Let's just go ahead and put them in self-contained. Because later on in life, we just going to screw over them anyway. Either we going to kill them when we see them walking down the highway talking to themselves, or we just going to incarcerate this nigga for 100 years for doing nothing. Because his people don't know no better. They don't know the law. They can't read. They live in substandard housing. They ain't shit. This is how we going to extinguish this race. Y'all better pay attention. So now, after we done got drugs into the community, we done broke down the Black Panthers. We got the black folks living in poverty, living in squalor, living in projects. We done took away their education. We got them learning shit that don't have nothing to do with them. We got them worshiping our false gods. We got them bowing to us. We got them worshiping our false idols. Now, after we do all this, what else can we do to extinguish this race? Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and take their people and put them on stage doing dumb shit, so they can go ahead and be a role model to the little ones that's coming up. Let's keep them from getting educated at all. Let's go ahead and fuck their head ups right quick. We can put Lil Wayne on the stage and let him do all kind of dumb shit. But don't tell the little black kids that Lil Wayne got a degree in psychology. Oh, hell no. We can't ever let them know that. That Lil Wayne got an education? Oh, hell no, because we need them to follow Lil Wayne. We need them to do what Lil Wayne do. We need them to go ahead on and smoke a pound of weed every damn day. Yeah, that's what we need them to do. We need them to wear their pants hanging off their ass, disrespecting old folks. That's what we need them to do. Nah, don't tell them Lil Wayne got an education. Shh, that's not something they need to know. Don't tell that to the little black children. We trying to extinguish a race. Pay attention. So yeah, let's go ahead on and show them, show them Birdman, talking about all three of y'all and all that type of shit. Yeah, put some respect on it, yeah. But they don't want you to know that Birdman has a master's degree in business. Nah, don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Don't tell little black children that. We don't want them to know that. We want them to drop out of school. We don't want them to be no damn bodies. You stupid. Don't tell that to the black children. We don't want them to know that. We don't want them to know that Jay-Z owned everything he stepped foot on. Nah, we don't want them to know that. We want them to be dummies. We want them to be just as fake and phony as can be. And guess what? See, the ones that's getting the education, let's go ahead and make it hard for them to go to college. Yeah, let's make it hard for them to get scholarships. We don't need them to get no college educations. We barely want them to get high school diplomas. Let's make it real hard for them to go to college. And matter of fact, while we miseducating them, let's take all the good teachers that's really teaching these children something and take them out the system. Let's force them to retire. Let's go ahead and keep chopping down their pay. Make them not want to come to work every day. We don't need good black teachers. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. We need the black children to stay dumb. We need the black people to stay ignorant. We need them to stay underneath us. This is how you extinguish a race, y'all. Y'all paying attention? Y'all paying attention? Y'all paying attention? I know, Mason, I know. And a lot of people going to be mad with me after the day, but I don't give a damn because I'm not letting my people be in slavery no more, man. We was in slavery for long enough. Either they get it together or they going to get got. So pay attention. Tag somebody. You know somebody need to watch this? Go ahead on and tag them. They need to hear this. They need to hear this. They need to see this because this is how you extinguish a race. So now, we done put drugs in the community. We done took half the black men to jail. The other half that's still left out on the street, the ones that got somewhat of an education, we making it hard for them to make it. We done miseducated them so they can't get nothing but minimum wage jobs, and minimum wage is 8 times less than the cost of living really is, so they still living in poverty. But damn, that ain't killing them. Man, how we get rid of these people? Oh yeah, let's attack the black women. Let's tell them that their afros are not pretty. Let's tell them that their chocolate-covered skin is ugly. Let's tell them that they have to bleach their skin and have all that horse hair in just to be beautiful. Let's tell them they got to be white like us in order to be beautiful. And matter of fact, let's tell them that they black men ain't shit. Let's go ahead on and train them to hate their own black men. Let's keep them from procreating. Let's keep them from reproducing. Let's go ahead on and make these McDonald's and these Burger Kings so we can start feeding these children these hormones that's going to make them deaf, dumb, autistic. Let's just keep feeding them shit till we get rid of them. We got to extinguish this race. Pay attention. Pay attention. Let's go ahead and tell the little black boys, yeah, it's all right to sell dope. It's all right to stand on the corner, yeah, because we're going to give you 100 years for carrying a gun anyway. Let's go ahead and tell the little black children it's all right to act like Fetty Wap in real life. Let's go ahead and tell the little children it's all right to act like Lil Wayne and look like Lil Wayne in your everyday life. But let's not ever tell them that these people have college educations. Let's not ever tell them that Lil Wayne got to come up in our boardroom in a suit just like everybody else. Let's not tell them that. We just want them to see the imagery that we paint on television for them. This is how we're going to brainwash the black children. We want them to follow what they see. Y'all better stop. Y'all better start unplugging your TV and disconnecting your internet. You heard me? Y'all better start. This is how you extinguish a race. This is how you extinguish a race. So while we at it, while we attacking the black women and teaching the black women to hate the black man and feeding the children all kind of stuff so they'll become sterile and they'll never reproduce in life, and you know, and while we taking away all the parks and the recreation so they can't work out, they can't never be strong, you know, while we taking all this shit away, let's go ahead and take away the black woman pride. Let's go ahead and take what we can take from all the black women in America. They gonna follow the men because the Bible say the woman follows the man. Don't give a care what the man doing. The woman gonna point to this. See, even Facebook trying to disconnect me. You heard me? Even Facebook trying to disconnect me. They don't want you to know the truth. Pay attention. So picture this here. So after we done did all we can, we like, damn, this race of people still won't die. They still won't get out of our way. Why the hell we can't get rid of them? We done put hormones in the food. We done put all kind of stuff in the Happy Meals they want from McDonald's that's gonna make them sterile later on in their life, so they'll never have any more kids. And we done put all the black men in jail, and the ones that had a little sense, we done made it hard for them to get an education. They can't get shit. What else we got to do? We got to get rid of these people. We got to extinguish this race. What else do we have to do to black folks? What else we got to do these black folks to get rid of them? They just ain't leaving. They like roaches. They just come out from everywhere. They reproducing too fast. And why we can't get rid of them? And damn it, them black mamas by themselves, they teaching them churn shit. See, that's what we ain't want. We ain't want them teaching them churn nothing. We wanted these children to just listen to what we tell them and soak up the media and social media and all this other bullshit. That's what we wanted to teach the little black kids. But now you got single mamas out here trying to teach churn something. See, this is the shit we don't like. Now what we got to do to go ahead on and get rid of this race? What we got to do? All right. So the ones that did have a little education, we done blocked all their blessings. They can't get no more education than what the fuck they getting. They'll never get in college. We done made it so hard for them. They'll never get in college. Oh, this what we gonna do. We gonna make the black man get more time for the same crime a white man do and don't get no time. Example. About 5 years ago, it's a black boy wrongly accused of rape. He got 5 years before that woman came forward and said that she lied on him. This white boy just raped. Did the same thing on a college campus. Tell me what he got. Somebody go ahead and comment below and tell me what he got. Because he didn't get the same thing that brother got. He didn't. Pay attention. This is how you extinguish a race. Pay attention. So now, after we done sold these dreams to the men, and we done destroyed all the women, because the black woman, she don't give a fuck about a black man. She don't respect a black man. She don't even know this nigga was a king before we took him out of his country. She don't even know she ought to be worshiping him like God. Like she have no idea. Like so the black woman, her mind is already fucked up. She don't do nothing but treat a nigga bad any fucking way. So we done did that part. Man, what else we got to do to extinguish this race? We got to get rid of these niggas. The same niggas we brought to this fucking country becoming a thorn in our side, we got to get rid of them. So they don't want to fall for the programming we put on TV. That's because a lot of them can't afford cable. So we're gonna go ahead and come out with these boxes that you can hook up to regular TV, and you can catch a few more stations than if you pay for cable, so we can get our programming out there to the masses. And let's go ahead on and push Facebook so they can see this and they can see that. But let's not keep nobody getting them the truth. Let's go ahead and destroy all these leaders, break them down, make jokes out of them, because we don't want them knowing the truth. We don't ever want them to learn the truth. We don't ever want them to know that they were kings and queens in Egypt and in Africa and in Ethiopia. We don't ever want them to know the truth. We don't ever want them to know that this country was built on their ancestors' back and they entitled to more in this motherfucker than us. We don't ever want them to know that. Nah. We trying to extinguish this race. We trying to get rid of these black folks. Man, what else we got to do to get rid of these black folks? Pay attention. So, let's stop black businesses from coming in the neighborhood. Because, see, long as they got a little black business going on, they keeping a little money flowing through the hood. Let's stop that. Let's stop that. Let's come up with all kind of petitions and shit. Let's go ahead on and stop black businesses from coming up in the black neighborhood. Black people don't need to be recycling their money. They need to be spending it with us. So let's go ahead and take away all the corner stores. Let's go ahead and take away all the mom and pop shops. Let's go ahead and take away all the barber shops, all the hair salons, all that black owned business. Let's take it away from them. Let's take it away from them. They don't need no black beautician. Let's take that away from them. Let's take away all that stuff that they had in their community that kept the money flowing, kept people with jobs. Let's take it away from them. Let's shut down the library. Let's shut down the washateria. Let's shut down the youth center. Let's shut all this shit down. Let's rezone everything so we can make the parish the city and the city the parish. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Well, guess what, Lewis? You go ahead and take this video and play it on your big screen so these little niggas could hear, because this is how you extinguish a race. They don't even realize they being extinguished. They don't even realize they being exterminated. One at a time, they being exterminated. They exterminating us through our diet. They exterminating us through our finances. They exterminating us through the media. They got us believing in these false gods. They got us worshiping these fake people. Man, what person you know from the same land, the same home reason, anybody in Israel, you go pull me somebody from Israel and tell me if they look like Jesus, blonde hair, blue eyes. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. And here's a little dose for them white people. White people, guess what? Y'all don't even much come green-eyed and blue hair, blonde hair and blue eyes. That come from Ethiopia. My people originally have blonde hair and blue eyes. Go look it up, white folks. Sorry. So, let's finish extinguishing our race, though. We ain't done yet. Let's finish extinguishing our race. So we done brought drugs, and we done brought crime, and we done brought all this type of stuff. We done amped up the consequences for selling dope, even though we introduced it to the community and it's quick money, and we wanted these niggas to do this so they could sell these rocks and this weed to their own people and kill them. Let's go ahead on and see what else we could do to go ahead and destroy this race. Oh, let's go ahead and feminize the rest of the male population. So the ones, you're right. So let's go ahead. I'm talking to Michael J. Lewis. You're right. So let's go ahead on and feminize the rest of the black male population. So the ones that's already locked up, they already got to fight the demon on wanting to rape the nigga in the cell with them. So let's make the ones that's out there free. Let's go ahead and tell them this is all right. Y'all could go ahead and sleep with other men, even though you got wives and children at home. Let's go ahead and feminize these cats. Let's go ahead and make them so ladylike. Oh, pay attention. Pay attention. Let's go ahead and feminize the rest of the male population. Because, see, ain't no black men in the community to teach them how to be men no way. Ain't nothing but black women. So let's go ahead and turn all the black men into black women who don't even respect black men. Pay attention. I ain't going to tell y'all this no more. I ain't going to tell y'all this no more. I ain't going to tell y'all this no more. This is how you extinguish a race. Y'all could get mad by what I'm saying, but it's totally the truth. And this ain't on no gay hating. This ain't on no lesbian hating. This ain't on no white hating. This is on some truth. Because if I don't tell you the truth, I ain't doing my job as your sister. If I don't tell you the truth, I'm not doing my job as a Christian. Man, these people trying to extinguish us. And while y'all out here praying for Orlando, which they need prayer because of what done happened there, man, pray for your own little town. Because how about all y'all people that's out here bashing gays? You better check your husband's phone. Because he out here fucking these punks too. Get it together. Pay attention. Pay attention. And it ain't all of them. It ain't all of them. Because if the shoe don't fit, you ain't got to wear it. I already know it's some real solid men out here that love them a black woman. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I respect y'all. But guess what? It got a lot of niggas out here undercover. Right here in this little small town called Plaquemine. So while you praying for Orlando, you best be praying for Plaquemine. You better be saying them both in the same breath. While you trying to save souls all the way across yonder. You don't even much know them people in Orlando, but you know that nigga that live next door to you that's messing with that punk from round the corner, and then he got a wife and children at home. You know that nigga. You know that nigga. Come on, man. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. Now, on the flip side of that, if you are openly gay, I have no problem with you. I respect people like that. It's these undercover motherfuckers I don't like. Them the ones I don't like. I can't say I don't like gay people. I love gay people. Whether you gay, lesbian, I don't care. All of y'all beautiful. Y'all still human. You flesh and blood. You got to get to the master just like me to answer for whatever it is you done in your life. My problem is these undercover motherfuckers that's sitting up in church next to their wife and children every Sunday, acting like they ain't out here doing wrong. My problem is these niggas walking around so ignorant to what's going on around them. Pay attention. Just pay attention. Man, why these people get all these rainbow colors to throw up on their buildings all of a sudden? Didn't it just happen the other night? Man, y'all ain't asking the right questions. How in the world the whole world get lit up in rainbows overnight? Overnight. You don't think this is a propaganda? You don't think that this is part of just the reprogramming of the black community? Pay attention. Pay attention. They trying to reprogram us. They're trying to keep us so underneath their thumbs. Man, my people, I beg y'all, go look up the truth. Teach it to your children so they don't be ignorant. Because the government is definitely trying to keep our children in slavery. It's not no physical chains. It's mental chains. You feel what I'm saying? Man, mental chains, mental bondage is worse than physical bondage. Because limitations is in the mind. Your limitations are only in your mind. I saw this video right here on Facebook. There was an ant crawling on the paper. The ant was crawling all over the paper. You couldn't stop the ant from crawling on the paper. Till the white man took and drew a circle around the ant. Then the ant couldn't go out the circle. Limitations in your mind. Only in your mind. Please teach your children. Please, please teach your children. I'm begging you, please teach your children. It's necessary. It is absolutely necessary. Guess what? If you don't want to tell it to them, I'll be happy to come to your house and tell them for you. Teach our babies the truth. Teach them that their dark skin is beautiful. Teach them that their kinky hair is beautiful. Teach them that them afros come from Egypt. Teach them. Every time you see an Egyptian movie, you always see it's white folks. They had Elizabeth Taylor to play, what was it, Nefertiti or whatever. You know, they had that white lady to play that role, and Nefertiti darker than me. Teach your children the truth. The government is trying to extinguish our race. If they can't get rid of us physically, they want to get rid of us mentally. Y'all better teach y'all children the truth. It's time for them to know the truth right now. This world is not getting any better. is not going to go easy on them. As soon as your child is old enough to understand, that's when it's time for you to start teaching them the truth. It is your responsibility as a parent to teach them the truth. It's my responsibility as your sister to teach you the truth if I know something you don't. And the government is trying to extinguish the black people, and I'm trying to prevent that. Because if we would get together like we used to, oh, if we would bring the Black Panthers back, oh, pandemonium. Oh, my God. White people freaking out everywhere. Oh, my God. The black folks, they've gotten back together again. Oh, my God. What are we going to do? I tell you what the hell they could do for me. They could get their asses on some boats and get the fuck. See, I'm telling you, it's so bad. Facebook is trying to disconnect me. It is so bad. It is so bad. While Donald Trump trying to go ahead and put all the Mexicans and the black folks on the boat, I need him and his people to get on the boat and leave first. How about y'all get the fuck first? I'd appreciate that, Donald. Okay, your rich, stupid ass on somewhere. And another thing, let me go ahead and expose some shit while I'm on here. And I ain't talking about exposing people. I'm gonna expose the truth to y'all since y'all don't know. Okay? These rappers that our children look up to, Lil Boosie, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, you know, let's go back a little further, Ice Cube, KRS-One, you feel what I'm saying? I know these cats have college educations, but that's never written about. It's never written about how ODB went back to school to go get his GED. They don't ever report that kind of stuff. I mean, they be showing Lil Wayne all in the club. Why the fuck they didn't show his college graduation when he earned his psychology degree? Yeah, you heard what I said. Lil Wayne has a degree in psychology. That means this nigga is certified to fuck with your head. While you sitting down soaking up every lyric out the song, he is sitting there using the metaphors to fucking fool you. To keep the wool over your eyes. Wow. Really? Pay attention. Y'all can go ahead and comment whenever y'all ready. Y'all can ask questions. Y'all can say what y'all want. Right about now, I'm just exposing everything in the black community that don't need to be. We have our own leaders, our people, making petitions to keep a young man from opening a barbershop. I couldn't believe that when I heard it. I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that till I did my research. Because I know how to read. Oh, white people don't like nobody know how to read. White people do not like a black person with education. Let me tell y'all that now. Y'all want to scare the white folks? Go get an education. You want to scare the white folks? Use a word with more than 2 syllables. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And it's nothing bad. And it's nothing bad to say, all right, J Peasy. You right, Mason. All the rappers are educated. You know why they're educated? Because there are big words in fucking music contracts. That's why they're educated. So they don't have to keep a lawyer on retainer that's going to charge them $2,000 an hour just to tell them a contract says that they will get 30 grand a year off an album. So what you do? You go to college, you learn these words, you learn how to read a contract, you go on and get your degree, then you can handle your own business. You can handle your own business. That's how that's go. Man, I'm serious. Like Jay-Z. Everything you see going on with Jay-Z, Jay-Z own every car he drive. He own every label he run. Anybody that ever do a feature, he own all his own music. A lot of these little cats out here want to be rappers right now. They don't even own their own music. They don't even much pay for their own studio time. And they see what I keep telling y'all? Facebook trying to cut me off. Facebook is trying to disconnect me because I'm telling y'all the truth. Hold on a second while I plug my charger up to my phone. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so a lot of these rappers, and a lot of them, I'm gonna say a lot of them, damn near most of them. I believe the latest one that all the cheering crazy about is Future. Future got an education, y'all. So while you out here trying to dye the tips of your dreads to be Future color, all right, Mike. So while y'all are out here dyeing the tips of your dreads trying to look like Future, Future got millions of dollars in the bank. He can go dye the motherfuckers a different color every week. And nigga, you live at home with your mama. Pay attention. Pay attention. This is how you extinguish a race. Pay attention. They miseducating our children. I want y'all next year when school open, if your child takes American history, I want you to get their history book. Read that motherfucker from cover to cover. And you'll see how they miseducating our children. Obama is about to end his second term. And he still ain't in the history books. Pay attention. This is how you extinguish a race. Pay attention. Y'all can chime in, comment whenever y'all ready. I don't give a damn what you got to say. I'm going to tell you the truth. Here's another thing. And a lot of people always talking about, well, don't bring up old stuff. Yeah, let's bring up old stuff. There's a picture of this white bitch on the phone crying. This bitch was at Sandy Hook. She was at 9/11. And now she at Orlando. The government hires people like this to add drama to situations. Now, this is the technology age. Why ain't nobody leaked the Snapchat or Instagram of these dead bodies? Where the dead folks at? And all these people that got killed, where the dead bodies at? I don't give a damn if you go take a picture of them in the morgue. I want to see bodies. You told me 50 people got killed. I want to see 50 bodies. Pay attention. You see, this is the type of stuff that makes my nerves bad, because black people have been trained to follow. We have been brainwashed. Let me take that back, because Mason gonna get on my ass in a second. So let me take that back. We have been brainwashed to follow whatever the white man say, and that come from slavery. Let me go ahead and hip y'all to some other stuff. Some stuff you might want to go ahead and share with your kids. So if you have young boys and young girls, you bring them into the room, because this little part of the conversation gonna be PG-13 just for them, so I can go ahead and break some stuff down to them. Boys, let me tell y'all something. Oh, hold on. Let me give y'all a minute to get them in the room. Hold on. Go get your little boys. Go call them off the corner, off the street, out the yard, whatever they doing. Go get your little boys and bring them to the phone, or bring the phone to them, because I need you to let them see me telling them this. Y'all ready? Somebody comment ready at the bottom. If one person ready with their little boys for me to tell them the truth, go ahead and comment ready, because I'm ready to talk to the little people right now. Let me talk to the little boys. Bring your little boys to the phone, to the tablet, to the computer, however you watching. Go get your little boys so I can go ahead and tell them the truth about some trends that they following. Bring them to the computer. Bring them to the phone, because I'm about to expose it 100%. All these little new trends they following, let me go ahead and break it down to them, because I know some of you mamas, y'all don't want to do it, you know, or y'all don't want to have this conversation with them, and some of these kids only believe what they see on the internet. I'm on the internet right now. Bring me your children so I can tell them the truth. All right, I see about 10, 20 likes popping up, so that means y'all ready. Y'all got y'all little boys handy. All right, young men, that trend of wearing your pants off your ass comes from the penitentiary. Dudes in the penitentiary who are advertising as gay wear their pants off their behind. That's so the other criminals can come and rape them in the middle of the night. Stop it. Stop it. Wearing your pants off your ass don't make you no gangster. It make you a punk. Quit it. That was good enough for y'all? Okay. Okay. Now go get your little girls and bring them to the computer now. Bring them around the phone. Go get your little girls so I can tell them the truth about how the government that made them believe that they not pretty, that their skin color is ugly. Go and get them so I can talk to them. Bring them on so I can tell them the truth too. Y'all ready? Young ladies, you are more than your hips and your thighs and your breasts. You have brains. You are queens. You are worshipped. You should not be around here shaking your tail for $2. You should not be around here with your breasts exposed, with your ass out. That is inappropriate and is not becoming of a lady. Stop it. Stop it. You don't see white girls around here showing their ass like that, do you? No. You know why? Because they are raised to know better. See, we don't have that kind of strong mentality in our community. So when you see these little girls out here half naked, go on and show them this video. It ain't cute. It ain't cute. And I don't care what kind of style it is. You ain't supposed to be out in public like that. Alright? I just want y'all to know the truth. That's it. I just want my people to know the truth. These boys out here, they want to wear all these gold chains and put all these golds in their mouth. Let me tell you the truth about where golds in the mouth come from, and y'all gonna trip out on this. And I know some people probably already know, but if you don't know, let me go on and break it down to you. The house nigga, they used to tell on everybody that was trying to get away. Master would give him a goal in his mouth for every time he come tell Master if Toby and them done hopped the fence. So back in the G, a nigga with goals in his mouth was a rat. And see, we took that style and we came and called ourselves elevating it because Paul Wall came out with grills. So we won't get diamonds and we won't get rhinestones and we won't get platinum. Nigga, it still come from way back in the days on the plantation when the house nigga used to tell that Toby and his wife trying to get away, Master, you better get the dogs for him. You hear what I'm saying? And that nigga get a goal every time he tell. Every time he tell, he get a goal in his mouth. The next plantation, I'll pay top dollar for that nigga because they knew he was a rat. He was slugged up. And you got your boys out here with that shit in their mouth. Please tell them. Please tell them. When our women came over here, we were beautiful, we were gorgeous, and they sold us because of our bodies. They sold the finest ones for top dollar. While you out here saying you want to have a picnic, what you think a picnic was? They bring a whole bunch of niggas in town, and it was pick a nigga. The white folks packed them a little lunch, come sit up in town and watch all their partners bid on niggas. Picnic. Come on. Come on. It's alright. Y'all can come with y'all questions and y'all comments. Don't be scared, because you know Miss D gonna tell you. Miss D gonna tell you. I'm definitely gonna tell you. Teach your children the truth. They need to know. The government and media work together. The media can only report what the government tell them. They ain't gonna tell us the truth. Hell no. They definitely ain't gonna tell us the truth. But they're gonna use words and sentences, because believe me, there is a course you can take in college called media reporting, or journalism. All they do in that class is teach you how to use sentences that sound like something else but really mean something. See, nobody don't know that. Nobody don't know these motherfuckers go to journalism school just to learn how to talk around your stupid ass. Come on. Facebook keep hollering about my connection weak. That's because they trying to disconnect me. They don't want me to tell y'all the truth. I want y'all to know the truth because y'all my people. I love y'all. I want y'all to know the truth. See, one thing I've never done in my lifetime is hate. I can't hate on nobody. You know why I can't hate on nobody? Because the same thing you work for to get, I can work for to get. Hell, if I feel like we can both work together and get the same thing, man, let's do this. You heard me? I'm about taking over the city, you heard me? And y'all can go ahead and make fun of how I'm talking, but I feel like we sitting in my living room and we chit-chatting. I ain't on nobody's stage. I ain't wearing no suit because I ain't trying to be president, even though I'd make a better candidate than the three that's fucking running. Anywho, man, pay attention. The government is trying to extinguish our race. They're trying to take us completely off the map. Let me tell y'all something. I saw this meme on Facebook, and I ain't gonna lie, it struck me. And the meme said that weed is safer than some of your groceries. Man, they ain't lying. Because at least weed, it comes from the earth. All we do is dry it out and, you know, bag it up and smoke it. But really and truly, go check some of the ingredients of that juice you give your baby every morning. Go read some of the ingredients on that baby formula that you fix your little one every day. You'll be surprised. And see, the thing about it, the truth is hidden in plain sight. We just don't take the time to look. The ingredients on the cereal box, that's the truth in plain sight. You refuse to read it, but you will feed it to your children every day. You will get you a box of Lucky Charms and be chowing down watching Lifetime. Just don't know. It's more chemicals in them Lucky Charms than it is in the perm you get every month. And speaking of perms, while you out here buying all that fake hair that these stores are selling, the little girls overseas that are getting their little rites of passage at 12 and 13 by cutting off a ponytail that's 2 feet long, they ain't seeing $1 of it. It's going in the white man pocket. Or it's going in the church pocket. Come on. I saw a little girl a couple of days ago. When I knew this little girl when she was a baby, she had the biggest, curliest bush you ever did see. Her mama asked me how can she comb the little girl hair, and I gave her an old remedy. That what is raw crown grease and water. Hell, that what the hell we used to comb our bushes with back in the days and have 50 million plaits all over our head. Man, I seen the little girl yesterday, man. The mama done permed the little girl hair, and she ain't even 12. She ain't even 10, matter of fact. Come on, we got to stop doing this here. We damaging our kids because we feeding into that same mentality that we done been brainwashed with. Come on, my people. I want y'all to know the truth. That's all. I want y'all to know the truth. And right now, I want y'all to talk back to me. If it's something you want to know, something you want to say, man, talk back to me. I'm going to give y'all a minute for y'all to collect y'all thoughts so y'all can talk back to Miss D. You know, nobody don't want to talk to Miss D. Nobody don't want to say nothing. You know, Facebook keep telling me my connection is weak and all that type of bullshit because they trying to keep me off the airwaves so I don't keep telling my people the truth. They'll lie. Hey, if I got to stand on the corner of Marshall and Oak, you gonna find the truth. Damn, that wasn't right. I meant Miriam and Oak. You gonna find out the truth. I'm gonna have to do like some of these preachers do and get me one of them stands and stand on the corner with the microphone so I can teach my people the truth. Then they'd arrest me for terrorism. And it's mighty funny how the day after 9/11 happens, a 600-page document called the Patriot Act is automatically just voted into effect. Man, you think that's a mistake? You think that's a coincidence? Man, them people been cooking that shit up. Y'all, we so blind to everything. These people been cooking up our demise. And we just been letting it happen. They've been fucking us for years and we just been letting it happen. When there's simple things that we can do to change the fate of our race, and we just refuse to take heed. So how many times I got to get on here and raise my voice and lose my voice telling y'all the damn truth? How many times? Man, I'm just saying. Hillary, Bernie, and Trump, all three of them could go to hell. All three of them. And put some respect on it. All three of them. It don't matter who you vote for president. The propaganda still exists. The plan still exists. The extermination still exists. You can vote for who you want for president. If you don't change what's going on right here in your own community, it'll never get better. It'll never get better. So come on, where my people's at? Let me go through here and read some of these comments. Oscar, I sure appreciate you. JP's, I sure appreciate you. Clay Shaw, sure appreciate you. Loretta, how you doing, babe? Michael J. Lewis, how you doing, love? You gonna put me on a page in New York? What the hell? All right, Lewis. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Let's talk about guns. Let me tell you the truth of why niggas these days pack more guns than they used to. Because see, back in my days, we used to fight, get over it, be friends the next week, and get together and beat somebody else's ass. Reason why these little young motherfuckers don't want to do nothing but pack guns, because they scared of getting hurt. They scared of getting hurt. Like, you reach out and try to slap one of these little youngsters in the face and see when they pull a pistol out on you, because they scared to get hurt. That's all. They scared to get hurt. They scared of these. That's it. So they rather go ahead and shoot a nigga than, you know, stand there and take your lick. Not me. I fight all day long. I'm 36. I'm fat as hell. I will whoop a nigga ass. Sorry. But it is what it is. And I just want my people to know the truth. I just want my people to know the truth. These little young girls, they out here being prostitutes. Just straight up prostitutes. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Whoever got the top dollar, that's who they sell it to. Poor babies. They don't even much know their worth. And a dollar is not their worth. $1, $100, $500. A Michael Kors purse, a Michael Kors watch. Baby, you worth more than that. In case ain't nobody told you, you worth more than that. You know how I know you worth more than that? Because white folks got on boats to come steal your ancestors from their country where they used to be kings and queens at, just so y'all can walk around their country and be substandard citizens. That's how I know you worth more than what you're putting out. Pay attention. Teach our babies the truth. So since nobody else want to talk, nobody else don't have no comments, I guess we could go ahead on and end this session for right now. Unless somebody got something to say. I'm ready. I'm ready. Thank you, Lewis Nicholas. Thank you very much. All right, Christian, you and your boys watching. Y'all caught that, right? Okay. JP's to say he won't hit the Joe too. I'm gonna say you one, JP. So all right. So that's it. Nobody don't have no questions. Nobody don't have nothing to say. Ms. D about to go and rest my nerves because I have done my truth telling. I think that's all I want to say for today. But if I find out some more information, I will let y'all know. But I'm going to give y'all an assignment for tonight. I'm going to give y'all a little homework. I need y'all to go look up Black Wall Street. I need y'all to go look up Blonde Hair and Blue-Eyed Origins. I want y'all to see what it is the white folks don't want you to know. I want you to find that information out. I want you to educate yourselves so you can educate your children. It's very important. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all.